Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick screen share and show you how I track my prospects so that I don't ever forget to follow up with people. And like I mentioned in the previous audio, these are going to be for people that you really are interested in working on. If you interview or if you get on a call with 10 people and you know for sure like two of those people are not your ideal client, I would say don't waste your time on those people, but definitely keep track of the people that you think are potential clients and people that maybe have told you that they need to think about it, or maybe it just wasn't the right time for them. And make sure that you just follow up with them. This is one of the most important parts. I know a lot of coaches don't do this part, and there's just so much in here that you can use by just going back and following up with these people. So I just want to show you a quick way that I do it, and I use a good old Excel or Google spreadsheets, which is pretty much the same thing. So I made a little makeshift sheet here because I didn't want to show you the one that I actually use because it actually has people's names on it. So I split it up into 5 categories, and the categories are contacts, prospects, offer, in negotiation, and closed. So contact would be anybody that I've come in contact with. So this could be somebody that maybe I've been chatting with on Facebook, could be somebody that maybe send me an email back from a newsletter. It could also be maybe somebody that put in to apply for a clarity session with me. So this is just pretty much anybody that I am in contact with that I want to remember to follow up with. And the next section was going to be a prospect or a lead. So this essentially is somebody that has gone onto my website, has filled out an application form, and who I have a call scheduled with. So this would be a clarity call, perhaps the mini sessions, depending on which way you are doing it. And in the next section is going to be offer. So these will be people that I presented an offer to, either, at the end of the call or maybe in my follow-up email where I actually told them about my services or product or whatever it is that you are selling. So these people know about my service. They know the price. And this is just, they're kind of in limbo right here in the offer stage. In negotiation are going to be more hot leads. So these are people that definitely want in. Maybe they need some time to manifest the money. Maybe they are just waiting for their credit card to come through, things like that. So we've made the offer. We got a yes verbally or through email. And now we're in negotiation, just kind of hanging out, waiting for the contracts to be signed and things like that. And of course, closed, which I love to put in green because green means money. These are people that are now my clients. And so the way that I keep track of this is I used to actually do it a little bit differently, where I just had the spreadsheet all the way across, and I'll just give you a quick peek of how I did that. So I had their name, email, phone number, date of first call, follow up, and I had this whole thing, and then I had their names down the side. I found that it was just hard to keep track of. So what I do now is, now that I have it in the Google spreadsheets, what I actually do is once I have somebody, and usually in these stages here, I actually just create a comment. And let me see if I can find it here. Okay, so this little box right here says insert comment in Google spreadsheets. So I just go ahead and do that, and I put in here, spoke on 6/5/15, needs to find the money, will follow up in a day. Whatever notes I want to put in here, you can put anything in here. You can even put the notes that you took while you were talking to the person. You can put that in there. So just so I know that, I have, this person here, and this is what's going on with them. Here, if it's somebody that's closed, I would usually put, start date 6/15/15, just so I know. And you can just keep track of it that way. So it's really pretty cool because everything's streamlined, you know exactly where they are in the process, and all my notes are right here. So I'm actually going to send you all a version of this that you can use and you can create on your own so that you have your own here. And like I mentioned, this is Google Spreadsheets, so I'm not sure if you use Google or if you use Excel, but you can still use this kind of format if you're just using the regular Excel, and just so that you keep all your ducks in a row. And you know exactly who you're following up with, you know exactly when you're going to follow up with them. And I would go through this probably about every week. So set aside a day every single week for you to go through your list, go through your prospects, go through your contacts, and follow up. I like Fridays just because, hey, follow up Fridays, right? Easy to remember. So put this in your calendar to do at least once a week, kind of go through here. If anybody needs to be deleted, then you can go ahead and delete them. If people need to be moved over in the sections, you can do that as well. If there are people that you want to follow up with, just go ahead and send them a follow-up. Also below, I'm also going to be putting a PDF with a few different ways that you can follow up with people that are not salesy at all, just different ways that you can follow up with them. And these include things like just checking in with them. It could be sending them over a resource or something that you've come across that you think that they can benefit from. Just a whole list of different ways that you can follow up with these contacts and prospects. So I hope that this was helpful for you, and I will see you guys in the next module.